Hi, this is Dylan from Business English Unplugged, and this is another very simple Dogma ELT style business English lesson. It's conversation driven, it's materials light, and you can focus on emergent language. So this is a very simple activity called the 3 questions. And in this activity, the learner has to talk about something they did at work. It could be, for example, working on a project, or it could be something small like maybe they had a meeting or they had an interview, anything they like. They choose something they've worked on. And they have to evaluate their past performance, but also think about what they're going to do moving forward. And so, first of all, this is good because people have to evaluate their work recently and reflect upon how well they did and what they want to do next. And it really just helps them build sort of reflective thinking and evaluative language into what they're doing. Very useful again in meetings and just those moments where people reflect on their work. So again, it's a 5-step procedure. We start with relate, so we can connect this task with what they do in their professional lives. And you just simply say, think about something you did recently at work, an activity, a project, whatever it is. Ask what went well, what didn't go so well, and what they want to do next. So it's feedback, but also feed forward in that sense. If you want to, you can do the rehearsal step next. And you can elicit or practice some evaluation language such as, well, the biggest success was, or I struggled with, so I guess my next step is. Again, either you can choose the language or you can elicit it from them or a combination of the two. And then the respond part is where you actually do the task. So you could do it as a kind of interview. So tell me what went well, what didn't go so well, what would you like to do next? Again, you can adjust those 3 questions and the learner answers the 3 questions in detail. You can make it more dialogic and conversational by asking them questions, follow-up questions while they're doing that. And then after they've done it once, you reflect, both of you, on how you felt it went. Did they answer well? How clear were they in their language? And of course, you can work in emergent language here, highlighting good uses of language, but also maybe noting things which they could improve or reformulate, or extra language you can add so next time they can do it in a slightly better way. In particular, you can focus on those types of language, functional language for reflection, for cause and effect, and for talking about intentions. And then of course you get them to repeat. This is essential so they'll be able to actually incorporate any of that emergent language into their next attempt. Again, you might want to do it again and actually get them to do the task 3 times. It's really up to you. But again, I think they will improve by doing it 2 or 3 times. So that's a very simple task from Business English Unplugged, and that's called 3 questions.